Fucking hell. What's going on? Gemma, you alright? Morning. She's alive. Got a weight going on. The headlights coming out. Got new headlights on order. Indicators on order. Wash. Got loads of time on my hands now, haven't I, people? Might as well get shit sorted out. So, let's have a look. We got a box of toys. Oh, fucking hell. Oh. What's going on, the people? We got the what? Hey, look, we got a box of toys. Fucking hell. Oh, we got new ball joints. We got new track rod ends, top and bottom. Fucking hell, people, look, it's all happening. We got new front pads, new rear shoes, new rear cylinders, new brake discs, and new brake fitting kit. New headlights, new indicators coming. Booked in the body shop. Gonna get it like a fucking, you wait. Be like a fucking show whip, this will. Beast. Look at it. It's fucking sick, people. National Rust. Bosh. What's going on, the people? We got the what? Happy Easter. Fucking hell, it's hot, innit? Tell thee. Oof. It's gonna be a nice day here on the coast. My favourite fucking ice cream shop's just shut. Wounded I am. Proper devil. Anyway, I've got loads of time on my hands now. I can deal with a few of these fucking dickheads that have been talking utter shit about me. Little fucking melts. Talking shit. Who's a simp? Who's a fucking simp, you little bellends? Dare you to come to my town talking shit about me? You sit in your front room talking bollocks. Come and see me, bellend. Come and fucking see me. Put you straight within seconds, you little muppet. Little fucking gimps on here. Pretenders, mate. Dreamers. Little fucking dreamers. They all talk fucking shit, the lot of them. Fucking ain't got a pot to piss in, the fucking lot of them. Fucking little melts. Oh, she is a beast. Oh, the Doc's the biggest fucking pleb on here. The fucking little helmet. Sent his hate crub to me. Do you know how many people have fucking unsubbed from my channel since all the bullshit that prick's been chatting? People leaving me comments. Some knobhead left me a comment yesterday. Who are you, fucking just for clips or something? You little prick. Do you know what I mean? You're another belter. Come and see me, you little fucking gobshite. Talk your bullshit to my face. See how fucking quick, how long you last, mate. You'll get fucking wiped out in seconds, you little helmet. Fucking muppets, I tell you. Little fucking gobshites. All give it the fucking biggin on the computer, don't they? Comfort of their fucking front rooms. Little fucking knobheads. You know, I'm pissed off with fucking Jake as well. Jake and Murphy and them. Because Jake's kept very quiet. You know, he's let everyone carry on like I was some fucking simp. Everyone knows what happened on that Sunday. There's only one person who shit himself, and it's certain fucking one takes. You fucking bunch of fucking bellends. Shithouse pricks, the lot of you. Yes, Scottish Mike, what's going on, bro? Got the what, pal? Gotta get the fucking beast back on the road, mate. Got a lot of work to be done. Me and my lad have got it sorted now. Got a fucking lot of time on my hands, so gonna get it done now. Do you know what I mean? And all these pricks that have been talking shit about me. Well, I've had the worst month of my fucking life, right? Well, now I've got plenty of time on my hands, so I'm coming for you. The fucking lot of you. You're all a bunch of wankers, the fucking lot of you. dare any of you to come to my town talking the shit you've been talking, fucking mental health, I'll fucking wipe you out, you fucking bunch of muppets. I'd love you to come to my town, meet the fucking parents of all my mates that I've lost to fucking alcohol abuse, drug addiction, bullying, the shit. I can't even count them on both my hands, the people I've lost over the years. And these pricks thinks it's a fucking joke. You're all a bunch of fucking wankers, the lot of you. You fucking gobshite pricks. Do you know what I mean? Come to my town, meet the fucking parents of all my mates and fucking laugh and joke about it with them. See how fucking far it gets you. You won't even leave this town, trust me. You fucking foolish people. Sit there down south thinking you're big. I tell you why he picks on all the northerners, because he's so far away down south, the fucking little shithouse pussy. 18 stone, I'll fucking wipe him out in seconds, the little muppet. Fucking absolute fool. Foolish man. Absolute clown he is. Talking shit about decent fucking hard working folk that are doing way better in life than that fucking pleb. That's for sure. A fucking clown. Absolute goo, mate. Yeah, this is what he wants. Well, he can get it. He can fucking get it. He's lucky I haven't gone down to London and got him already. He's so lucky that I've got family watching this shit. Do you know what I mean? The little muppet. The fucking fraggle. You smelly little prick, mate. Even your missus says you're a smelly prick. And that's why you change your top 3 times a day, you gimp. Because you're a smelly fat bastard. Fuck me. He thinks he's a boyo in his fucking little shitty night tracksuits. Fuck me. Sports Direct fan, innit? Primark specials and that. The little fucking muppet. God, where do we find these helmets, like? Fucking hell. Jason, yeah, fuck off, you clown, you little fucking muppet. Gobshite. All talk fucking shit, don't they? Yes, French dog, what's going on, bruv? You good or what, mate? You good, mate? What's everyone's plans? What are we all on with? I'm just waiting for my household to get dressed. I've been up since early doors. I went back to bed but I was up at like 2:30 this morning. Just in my routine, innit? So it'll never leave me. Do you know what I mean? Yes, just for the laughs. What's going on, bro? Hope you well, mate. Sorry I haven't got back to you, mate, recently. Well, you know, I've had a lot on my mind, if I'm honest, mate. I haven't shown my face around a lot lately because I've had the worst month of my life, really, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? But we're getting through it, you know what I mean, as we do. Do you know what I mean? Can't keep the fucking best of us down, like, well, not for long anyway, do you know what I mean? Do you know, we're not the fucking realist ones, the proper ones. Not these fucking pretenders on here, little jokers. Talk shit from the front rooms, gobshites. Fucking melts. Yeah, I've got fucking dickheads leaving comments now because I lost my job and that. You know, I'm a proper little muppet, aren't I? Little mental health freak and that. I don't remember a time ever coming on here crying about mental health people. Do you know, all I've had tried to do is build a community, support people from day one. I've never done anything different. Never come on here giving it the big one, never called anyone out, never roasted anyone. Do you know, but all of a sudden I'm some big fucking cunt, like. You're all a bunch of pricks, the lot of you. Go fuck yourselves, a lot of you. You've got a problem, it's well documented where I am. Come and see me, come talk the shit you've been talking online, you fucking little muppets. You'll soon see what I'm all about. Do you know what I mean? And Jake will fucking tell you all straight. I don't know why he's keeping so quiet, making me look like a proper little prick, innit? Yeah, fucking, we're not mates anymore, are we, Jake? You threw me right under the bus, pal. Right under the bus, mate. I know my fucking mates are on here, trust me. Mate, I've had loads of them all come from Dickhead's channel. I've had 26 people unsubscribe from my channel. I keep getting the same fucking comments. Oh, I'm a simpy little prick, mental health bellend and all this shit. It's obvious where it's all come from. The fucking little muppet. The biggest pretender online. Fucking joker. Do you know what I mean? What a pleb. He ain't got a pot to piss in. Fucking talking shit about people that have done way better in life than he ever has. Do you know what I mean? Absolute muppet. and his little planks that follow him, all gobshites. Yes, Mick Abbott, what's going on, bro? Hope you well, mate. JDP's in it for the cash, that's all it is for. I never trust him, that's all, Mikey. Yeah, man. He's thrown me under the bus a little bit lately, and let's be honest, like, he's always bigging up Murph in his videos and all that, like, but he's never once gone, oh, well, you're all talking shit about one takes, because he's the only one that stood on business that fucking Sunday. The only fucking one. Do you know what I mean? And I've totally refused the TV. Told Murphy, thanks but no thanks. I'm a proud man. Don't accept gifts. I'm not a fucking beg like everyone else here. Yeah? I've never accepted a fucking single donation off anyone. And they've been offered to me plenty of times. But like I say, people, I'm not a fucking beg. I'm a proud man. Do you know what I mean? And you're insulting my fucking reputation, you cheeky bastards. Fucking out. They are Muppets, you're right. They are Muppets. Absolute fucking pretenders, dreamers, fantasists. That's what they fucking are. Do you know what I mean? Fucking planks, the fucking lot of them. Like I say, when have I ever come on here giving it the big one? I've never come on here. I've never come on here once. Everyone in the chat, in the comment section, because they've seen videos of me punching bags, doing a few bit of fitness here and there, everyone made me out to be the king, didn't they? Oh, this man got... I never did it. I've never come on like that. Everyone else done it. Do you know what I mean? Not me, is it? But listen, just because I don't go round throwing shit about and all that, don't mean I'm a dickhead, does it? But trust me, I can definitely look after myself. 100%. I got nobody's there, trust me. 47 years been on the planet, I've never had a problem with it. It's never been an issue for me. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I've had a fight that's lasted longer than 3 punches. They all go to sleep like that, left or right. Good night. Do you know what I mean? So like I say, all I've ever done is come on here supporting people, trying to build a community. Do you know what I mean? People that have been going through a bit of shit, same as we all do. Don't, like, you got these pretenders that pretend they've got the best life ever. They're living the best life, aren't they? Like, they've never had any mental health issues ever in their life, these people, have they? They've never lost people. They've never been through problems or issues. Fuck me, where do they live, these people? Tell you, because they wouldn't survive where I live. It's the roughest fucking seaside resort on the planet where I'm from. Everyone knows where, you know, it's fucking well documented. Do you know what I mean? It's peppered where I'm from. Do you know what I mean? You gotta be tough to survive round here. Fuck me. Fools. Foolish fucking people. 138, what's going on? You good or what, mate? Long time no see, mate. Seen you quite often in the Doc's comment section lately. I thought you jumped sides, to be honest, mate. Do you know what I mean? Can I see your car? You certainly can, mate. This is me little classic 1989 K10 Micra. We're just doing it up at the minute, we are. I've done loads of work to it. I've had it 3 years. I rescued it from a cow field in London. Drove it back to North Wales on 40 quid's worth of fuel. I've had it lowered and that. I've had a load of body work done on it. I've had new wheels put on it. And we've got a box full of new toys for it here. All ball joints, track rod ends, lower top bottom ball joint, new discs, new pads, new shoes, new cylinders, new discs, brake fitting kit, new headlights and indicators on order, and then we're getting it in the body shop, getting it all painted, all the under the body, all this all done. I'm getting it all show ready. I get it ready for me lad so he can take it out. He can enjoy it a bit. Him and his girlfriend. I want him to, you know, my lad sold his car a couple of months back, so he's been without a car for a little while. So it'd be nice for him and his girlfriend to have this, to have a little drive around in. It's a right head turner, this car. Honestly, you can't go anywhere without it. Brings a hell of a lot of attention, this car. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it'd be nice for me lad and his girlfriend to be cruising around. Plus, at the minute with the price of fuel and I'm out of work, I'm fucking jobless, I'm a bum, I fit in like everyone else now in the dark corner. Could be a bum all day long, do fuck all. Do you know what I mean? So I've got loads of time on my hands now. So bosh, do you know what I mean? Get it done, innit? Them cars are a good drive, mate. Fucking go forever, these little K10s, mate. And there's a lot of memories, isn't there, with a K10? You know, a lot of people learn to drive in them. A lot of people, fucking gran, nan, mum had one. Do you know what I mean? It's what I wanted to do. When I bought the car, to be honest, I was going to buy a Golf or just, you know, something like everyday, just normal sort of thing. But it's easy, everyone's got them. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to buy an understated car, something that no one thinks smart, you know, piece of shit, no one likes them, they're all buzzed off, and just change people's opinions, try and make it something a bit different. Do you know what I mean? And that's what the whole idea was when I bought the car. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to get something shit and make it smart. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to do, that's what I'm trying to achieve. Do you know what I mean? But you gotta have a bit of fucking, you know, beaded seat covers and all that, aren't you? The old brown retro 80s, like, otherwise it just, you know what I mean? Oh, listen to it. Listen to a pair. I've got a bad boy exhaust there for it, big swept up one, but to be honest, like, I did have a Corolla T-Sport, yeah. I fucking loved that car. It was like 240 brake or something. No, it wasn't that much. It was 210 brake. And he had a stupid fucking bad boy exhaust on that, full stainless steel all the way through. And when I first got it, I loved it, you know. I mean, when I was a kid, all my cars had stupid bad boy exhaust on them, do you know what I mean? But I bought that, and I loved it at first, you know what I mean? But like, after a couple of months of owning it, I would drive down the road and I'd just be listening to that whining fucking noise. It used to drive me nuts, do you know what I mean? So I don't think I'm going to put this fucking bad boy exhaust on it in the end of the day, because one, it's an attention seeker, and it just fucking causes pure attention, and two, it pissed me off, I think, after a while. Do you know what I mean? The noise just does you nothing. You know what I mean? Yes, Baz, what's going on, bro? Hope you well, mate. What's the plans, mate? You got the grandkids weekend, lad? Do you know what? I missed all these comments. I'll try and catch up with some, mate. Yeah, Gemma, mate, got it off, pal. Mikey, we have the same haircut. You always like copy me, don't you, Biz? Could always tell when Biz has been on the phone to one takes, right? Well, you could always tell when Biz was on the phone to one takes, because if he put a fucking video up the next day, he'd fucking reference what I've said to him in his video. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, you just want to be like one takes, don't you, Biz? You got the glasses, the bald head, fucking all that. You just gotta fucking be able to go a bit now, kid, innit? Never mind, eh? Never mind. That scooter yours in a bit, bro. Mike, was you a boy racer in your young days, Mikey? Yeah, I certainly was, mate. Spent all my time, mate, on that promenade. To be honest, mate, it's been in my blood from very early days, mate. You know, cars, motorbikes, all that stuff. Like, you know, I was robbing my mum's car at fucking 12. Do you know what I mean? Joyriding and that all around rail, that, picking my mates up and that. My mum and dad, well, my foster parents, like, they used to have residential homes and that. So at 5:30, yeah, they'd be serving tea to the residents, and I knew that was a dead busy time in the day for them, you know. So everyone was fucking hands on in the nursing home. Do you know what I mean? So I'd fucking go in the office and rob my mum's keys and rob the car, and I'd go picking up my mates around Rill and that. I'd have an hour. Do you know what I mean? Joyriding all around Rill and that. And then fucking, yeah, from a young kid, mate. I mean, I've been done for twat and that as a youngster and that, you know. I was fucking a bit of a naughty kid, robbing cars and shit. Motorbikes, anything that I could get my hands on, really, do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's always been in me from very young, mate. Cars, motorbikes, anything with an engine, anything you can drive, anything you could fucking, anything, do you know what I mean? I'm into it. Obviously, as the years go on, you know, life gets busy, you know, when you put your interests aside, don't you? You know, I still have interests, obviously, motorbikes and all that stuff, you know, blah, blah, blah. you know, but not as much as I used to, say, you know, because obviously you got family responsibilities, you got all the rest of the stuff. Life's busy, like you say. So we put our things that we tend to love on hold a little bit, don't we? Or you know, like I say, I used to be big into camping and stuff. You know, doing a lot of outdoor activities, a lot of walking, a lot of hill walking and stuff. You know, I once got a train. Me and 3 other fucking potheads got a train down to Chepstow. We thought it'd be a good idea to fucking walk back to North Wales, innit? Took us 11 days. I think we done 186 miles. It was fucking good, like, do you know what I mean? It was quite an achievement, to be honest. We were well pleased with ourselves, do you know what I mean, when we finished. But, yeah. But yeah, you tend to put what you like on hold, don't you? Because life just gets busy, like, but as it happens, I've got a little bit of time on my hands at the minute, so gonna find interest in some of the things I fell out of love with. Do you know what I mean? Who did that? Like all my stuff come from the heart. It is 77. I said to Sophie, it's Good Friday today. She said, no, good mum, Jesus died. Do you know what? I was thinking about this morning. I was thinking about the sacrifice and everything. I was thinking, fucking hell, you spoke to anyone today about it, they'd just be like, where's my chocolate? Do you know what I mean? They won't even give it a minute's thought, would they? You know, for the sacrifice, like, do you know what I mean? Just where's my fucking Easter egg? Do you know what I mean? But you can't blame him, is it? Do you know what I mean? Because let's be honest, we're not brought up with values the same way as we were once. Do you know what I mean? It's not the same anymore, is it? do you know what I mean? So everyone's after the quick fix, the quick, easy life now, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? All I know about Jesus on the cross is the spear of destiny. It was meant to have been used to stab Jesus, and the man who did it was able to see again, or something. Yeah. It's hard, you know, when I read the comments, you know, a lot of the time, it's hard for it to actually register what you're actually saying. Do you know what I mean? To me, I'm just reading a fucking word. It doesn't ever amount to anything. Do you get me? Like, so I have to go over it a few times before it goes ting. Oh, that's what he means. Do you get me? But sorry, you know, I struggle. You know, anyway, you'll fucking know anyway, don't you? I ain't got to explain myself. Keep explaining myself all the time. Don't need to no more. Fuck it. Do you know what I mean? Yes. What's going on, Husky Queen? You good or what? Have good Easter holidays, people. Hope everyone's family have a good time. Take care, Biz, mate. You're going to give me a bell. I'm going to come off this in like 10:30, mate. So give us a bell, yeah? I'm off, my mate. Have a cracking weekend and a catch up soon. Take care, Baz, mate. Enjoy the weekend, mate. Make some memories, bro. You know the one, mate. Hit the likes, people. You know the one. Oh, I'm the same, Mikey. I can struggle reading a page, and by the time I'm on the next page, I've forgotten what the. Yeah, see, this is why I don't like. This is why I can't read a book or anything just for the laughs, yeah? Because there's loads of books I'd have interest in, and I'd love to be able to read. I'll be honest with you, you know, pass a bit of time, be great. My wife, fucking hell, mate. If you give my wife a book, mate, she'll happily read it all weekend. Absolutely loves a book, my wife. Do you know, but say for instance I'll read it, yeah, and like you say, it doesn't, like, I'll get to the end of the page and that, or you say you'd get to the end of the book and the story wouldn't be a story, it's just a word. Do you get me? Or what'll happen with me is I've got a couple of books. I did try fucking reading a book, you know what I mean? I've got a couple of books and that, and what'll happen is I'll get to a word and I can't read it, so then it fucks up the whole whatever it was they were saying. Do you know what I mean? But like I say, look, reading and writing, look, I get some more piss take now, do you know what I mean? Oh, Mong can't fucking read it. There. I don't give a fuck. Never been able to read. Didn't go to school till I was 6. I'm what? Couldn't give a fuck. I make me money with my hands. I'm a fucking grafter. Do you know what I mean? Don't need to read. Do you know what I'm saying? Not asked. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. Get all Audible, Mikey. Listen to your books instead. Yeah, I have spoke about this, you know, getting one of them that reads it to you. It would be good, like. There's a guy, Scottish Mike, that's in my chat, yeah, his mate. Oh, what's his name? Fucking hell, can't think of his name. Sorry, I can't think of your mate's name. You know, him that does all the courier driving and that. Put his name in the chat, Mike. But he has a thing on his. I don't know whether it's because he's not an iPhone, he's on the other one, Android or something. And I've heard it when I'm in his lives, yeah, that it plays the fucking comments through his speakers. I was like, that's well good, you know, if I could do that, you know, it'd be sick, like, do you know what I mean? But I don't think you can do it. Top G, man, yeah, Top G's good guy in people. He does a lot of drives in Scotland, like, do you know what I mean? He does a lot of courier work down Scotland. He's got a little Mercedes Vito and that. It's all over the place, like, does a bit of camping and what have you. He has a bit of a smoke, a bit of a drink and what have you. Do you know what I mean? Good guy, man, proper down to earth dude. Nice guy, man, I like him, do you know what I mean? But yeah, he's got a thing that reads all the comments to you. Do you know, I heard it, like, when I've been leaving in comments, I can hear it through his radio and I thought, fucking hell, if I could get one of them for the iPhone, it'd be ideal for me, but I don't think it is an iPhone. I think he's Android, you see. Top G, speak to chat. The missus reads a lot too. Me, I think the last book I read was Roger Red Hat, The Village of Three Corners. Never heard of it, bro. Never heard of that one. Yeah, so let me just get that box. What's that? Oh, typical, innit? Those nights about to rain. Fucking hell. Always does down here, you know, on the coast, you know. Fucking bank holidays. One thing you are guaranteed, a bit of fucking rain, people. You know what I mean? That's for sure. Ba, ba, ba. Wow, Malacolumpus. U4Z, what's going on? You good or what? Sorry, I can't pronounce that, like, I'm a bit of a fucking mong, like, you know, and that's a proper tongue twister for me, that. But I hope you're well anyway, hope you're having a nice bank holiday weekend. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Steve Jobs, what's going on? Fucking wish I had his dough, mate. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. I love reading, yeah, my missus loves a book. That's probably one of her fucking favourite pastimes, you know. Give her a book, she's well happy. Do you know what I'm saying? If you give her a book, she won't put it down, no. You know, if she starts one, no matter how big it is, it always impresses me, like, how quick she reads them. Do you know, they'll have, like, about a couple of 1,000 pages, say. And she'll do it in a weekend or something, do you know what I mean? I'll be like, wow, that's fucking mental, that, you know what I mean? I'd have a proper headache, I would. Do you know, I get a headache just trying to read comments on these chats, like, do you know what I mean? You know? I'm a book reader, must have read 4 books this last 2 weeks. Jesus, that's some reading. Yeah, but saying that, you've had a lot of time tucked up in the old hospital, haven't you, Jem? So I suppose you've got to kill a bit of time reading a book, innit? Do you know what I mean? There's not a lot else going on there, is there? Do you know what I mean? How are you now, Jem? You fighting fit now or what? You're on the road to recovery? Do you know what? I swear to God, right? In a way, like, I've got a bit of time on my hands now, like, you know, but I'm quite happy in a way, like, because I'll be able to get wear normal clothes for a bit. Do you know what I mean? I haven't worn any normal clothes. I'm always in work clothes. Never put on any of my nice clothes. Do you know what? I've got that many fucking clothes in there, right, that still got the labels on, that's never worn. And do you know what? I'm thinking, fuck it, do you know what? I can start enjoying a bit of my hard work, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I'm the same. Wish I was close, mate. I would help you with the motor. I know you would, Mike. Do you know what, mate? I'd appreciate the help as well, you know, bro. You know, my lad's pretty. You know, I'm pretty all right. You know, with all the cars. You know, I'm not stupid. I can find my way around an engine, lad. I'm not. You know, I'm not stupid or nothing like. But you know, I'm not a fucking mechanic, lad. I'm not trained or nothing. Do you know what I mean? Just your everyday on the drive sort of guy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I can find my way around, and especially an old engine. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, mate, fucking all the help would be grateful. Do you know what I'm saying? But like I say, my lad's pretty. He's pretty good as well. Like, do you know, he works in a body shop. He is a sprayer though mainly, but they obviously have to do a lot of, you know, stripping of cars and stuff like that. There is a mechanic side, so of where he works as well. Like, you know what I mean? So, but it's been nice, you know, for me. My lad's growing up now. Do you know, he's 23 and that. You know, fucking, he's got a girlfriend and that. He's often away in Liverpool and stuff now, and we're very close, you know. Obviously, I'm very close with my lad and my daughter. You know, we've always been very close. And as they grow up, you know, you tend to lose a little bit of them, don't you? So I'm looking forward to it, me and him, little project together. You know, we get this done. You know, it'd be nice. You know, it's just fucking. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. It'd be nice. You know what I mean? I just can't do it. I struggle reading, and it's just so frustrating. It's not worth the effort required, I feel. Do you know what? Just for the laughs, it fucking absolutely baffles me. That you know, you struggle like I do, because when I read your comments, like, you've got the punctuation, you have the capital letters, you have the fucking all that shit. You never have a spelling mistake. You leave paragraphs. Like, I can't even write a paragraph because I get a fucking headache, mate. Do you know what I mean? I only can write a couple of words. I never get to say what I want to say when I'm texting. It's not what I really want to say. It's just what's easier to say. Do you get me? But when I read your comments I always read your comments just for the laugh. And you can ask the Biz, you can ask Dino Clips and all them people I speak to on the regular. I often say you're one of the most decent people here. I love reading your comment. I love the advice you leave other people, because you're always, you know, I always think you're dead fair. You're always straight to the point. You always give good advice. You know, you sort of, you're impartial. You know, you don't take sides. Do you know what I mean? And you know, when I read, God, it's hard for me to think that you struggle the same way I do, because I know I don't come across the same way you come across in literature. Do you know, when you write, like, do you know what I'm saying? So I think you're a very well educated. I think you put yourself down, you, just for the laughs, more than, you know. I think you're pretty fucking clued up, you kid. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell, look how far behind I am with these comments, people. Shit. Other half laugh because I'll fall asleep in bed mid read. Sock on. Book flat on the face. Fucking gone. See you later. I'm really good, thanks. Best I've felt in over a year. That's really good to hear, that, Gemma. Sounds positive, and only things can be, you know, can move forward from there, innit? Do you know what I mean? Let's hope it continues. Do you know what I mean? Yaki Gaddafi, what's going on, bro? Good or what, pal? Hope you're well, mate. Long time no see, bro. Hope you're well, fella. What are you on with the weekend, bro? Damien Kazaki 4120. What's going on? You good or what, pal? Good morning from well, the sun's trying to come out again now. I'd say from a sunny North Wales. You making your own cuppers yet, Gemma? No, fucking hell, pretend you can't, Gem. Keep getting weighted on hand and foot, innit? Do you know what I mean? Get Paul to get them to you, innit? Yeah, no, I don't make cuppers. I cut the grass yesterday, though. That's it, innit? You got to crack on, Gem, innit? Do you know what I mean? You recovered just in time, Gemma, for the break. Yeah, she probably needs the fucking energy now with them kids running ragged, innit? Do you know what I mean? Artificial grass is the future, Gemma, definitely. I put it in about 12 years ago,
now and never look back. Yeah, I reckon that is definitely the way forward. Like, but I suppose if you got dogs, it's a bit of a pain in the ass, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so I've seen people hoovering that, you know, the artificial grass and that. Mad. Grew up in my grew up with a brother who was a big petrol head. He lost 3 wedding rings in engines. Fucking hell. Do you know what? When I was a chef, yeah, I did lose. Well, actually, when I was making my way to being a chef, I was started off as a pot wash originally. I ended up losing 2 wedding rings in the fucking kitchen there. I was taking fucking U-bends off and all sorts, you know what I mean, trying to find them. But yeah. Yeah, yeah. I know you're into your cars as well, Husky Queen, aren't you? You're a big Mark 1 Golf Cabriolet lover, aren't you? My best mate's got a Mark 1 Cabriolet. I did put a little short up a while ago when I fitted the starter motor to it and the new guide, you know, the copper fucking washer thing. And it hadn't been started for 5 years, and I swear to God, that was the first turn of the key on camera. I promise you all now. That was the first, and it started up straight away, and I went, oh, that's a Volkswagen Golf for you. Yeah, but my mate's got a sick cab there, so he got that from down Surrey way. That was a fucking mission, going to fucking recover that, I tell you. That, and we've done that, he's done that up over the years, you know what I mean? So that doesn't look anything like what he got when he bought it. Do you know what I mean? Now it's proper nice, you know what I mean? Like a show car. Yeah, good guy, Mikey. A lot of time for your fella. Nice one, Scottish Mike, bro. Respect, brother. You know how I am, what I feel about my fucking Scottish mates, mate. I fucking love Scotland, mate. All the people in Scotland, mate, have always treated me like a fucking king, mate. Trust me. Okay, I've got a lot of friends up that way, bro. Got a lot of time for the Scottish. Are you into Japanese cars, pal? Yeah, I'm into all cars, me, mate, everything. Do you know what I mean? American muscle, Japanese, fucking everything, lad. Do you know what I mean? Say it's got an engine, I like it. You look like the bad guy off Con Air movie. I love that film. It's a fucking belting film, that lad. I'm not as fucked up as that bad guy, though. I hope not. Anyway, he's fucked him, innit? But yeah, mate, it's a good film. That's a belting film, actually. Some of the old films are belters, aren't they? Right, had a big enough rest, back to training. Speak later, everyone. Have a good weekend. Take care, Husky Queen. Look after yourself. Have a nice weekend. Yeah, 77. It's very article. Art. Very article. I ain't got a clue what that says. Article. Integral. Oh, I haven't got a clue. Bye, Queen. Is one of my favourite people. Cyrus the Virus. That's the guy, Cyrus. Yeah, man. Fuck you know. I've had a few Frenchy Mark II MR2 turbos, a Pulsar GTR. Oh, Yaki Gaddafi, do you know what? I seen your comments, you know, somewhere. You've had some fucking motors, you have, mate. If it's, you know, fucking hell, you saying, didn't you work at the Cosworth factory or something? Mate, I'd have loved that job, lad. Fuck me, lad. Mate, you've had Skylines, R32s, all that shit. Mate, you must be fucking, you must have a few quid, you kid. I'm telling you, lad, when I seen the fucking list of cars you listed somewhere the other week, I was like, Yaki Gaddafi's a boyo. Do you know what I mean? Go on, son. My mate had a Pulsar GTR, mate. Fucking hell, it was quick as fuck, you know. Fucking hell, it was rapid, lad. Do you know the quickest car I've ever been in? Well, actually, 2 quickest cars I've ever been in. Now, the difference in... Now, there's difference in quickness here now. So, the first one was a Renault 5 Turbo. Gordini Turbo. Old one. Yeah? That was the first one going down the coast roads. The quickest car I've ever been down real coast road in my life. Swear to you. Fucking mate, it was insane. Yeah? And you know what they're like? They're like fucking, you could pick it up, it's that light. right? And the other quickest car I've ever been in is a Lotus Carlton. That's the quickest car I've ever been in. Do you know what I mean? I've been in quick cars, you know, loads of torque, all that stuff, but for pure speed and fucking scariness, mate, the two that stand out the most to me was that Renault 5 and that Lotus fucking Carlton. Mate, we were fucking broadside out at the top of Prestatyn High Street in that Carlton, mate, all the way down to the fucking roundabout nearly. Have multiple spellings mistakes. The capital letters are automatically done when a full stop is used. Spelling has definitely held me back in life, but I'm not thick and I do put myself down. Never put yourself down just for the laughs, mate. You're a fucking good guy, you, mate. You got your shit together, you got your missus and all that, your house and all that, mate. You're a fucking good guy, you, mate. Trust me. I know good when I fucking sit here and see good, trust me. Don't put yourself down, man. You're a good guy and you support a lot of people here, mate. You give a lot of good advice to a lot of people. People need to fucking listen to the advice you give out, mate. So never put yourself down, lad. I'm a Jack performance mechanic, Yaki. Scottish Mike, he's the boyo. Go on, lad. Skyline is one of my favourite cars. Yeah, we love a Skyline. Love the MR2s. I had one myself, yeah. Do you know what? I do like an MR2, to be honest. You know, I do like the fucking shape of an MR2. I've got to admit, like, do you know what I mean? Oh, mate, you got a fucking M3, lad. Go on, son. You're a boyo, you kid. Fucking hell. Yaki, you are a boyo, lad. I've got fake grass in the front, but real in the back. Do you know what? You can't beat the smell of fucking the grass, you know, when you, like, I did my first cut a couple of weeks back, you know, since the winter. You know, because it's been really damp and that. It's got quite long, I'll be honest with you. Like, I've only got a shitty old fucking electric lawnmower. Oh, it was a right nightmare. It just keeps, you know, the old motor's not very powerful, so it kept clogging up all the time. You know, it's still, you take the top off. We had a good few days of the sun, and I thought, oh, you know, it'd be dry in it, but yeah, it probably only just dried like a little bit of, you know, the way down. Like, so by the time you took the top off, it was still fucking soaking wet. Ended up all going all shitty, and that took me ages, it did, do you know what I mean? But obviously now I got the top off, like, aired it out and let the sun get it. It's a lot easier now, but you can't beat the smell of that fucking grass getting cut for the first time for the year, like, do you know what I mean? It's a lovely smell, innit? Do you know what I mean? Wouldn't have anything other than German for the daily, but move over to Ford about 10 years ago. I know what you're saying there, mate, but you know what Ford stands for, don't you, mate? I'm not knocking Ford by any means, people. I love a fucking Ford, right? But you know what Ford stands for, don't you, kid? Fucked or repair daily. You know the one, don't you, son? Stick to them German whips, mate. You can't beat a German whip, mate. You know, for every day, daily, and you gotta have a German whip, mate. A BM, Audi, fucking. I'm an Audi man personally. I mean, don't get me wrong. Do you know what? I've never owned a BM, mate. I was gonna buy a fucking BM now before I bought that fucking Discovery. I was gonna buy myself a Tourer. I've been after the Tourer for ages. I wanted the Tourer, roof rails, all the works, blah, blah, blah. And for some reason, I ended up fucking going high up. Do you know what I mean? Because my wife always wanted to be just a little bit higher up. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, a BM's, you know, BM's a proper driver's car, you know, rear wheel drive, blah, blah, blah. But I've always been an Audi man myself, personally. Do you know what I mean? Have you been watching my missus? She who retired too. I think a lot of women do it, you know. It must be a fucking bird thing, mate. I swear to God, round where I am, yeah, I've seen loads of fucking women hoovering the fucking grass, mate. I'm like, what are these fucking weirdos doing? And I realise it must be that fake grass, innit? So I mean, out there with the fucking sharks and all that, and the Dysons and that. Weirdos. My mate remortgaged his house For the Skyline, you'd fucking have to, mate, the price of them Skylines now. Ridiculous, isn't it? Do you know what? All the cars I had when I was a kid, you know, because I've had it all, trust me now. I've had them all, like, trust me. Back in the day, you know, I've had it all, the Cavies, the SRIs, the fucking Astras, GTEs, the fucking, I've had the Series 1 RS Turbo, I've had the Orion Gears, I've had the fucking Golf GTIs, I've had 3 Golf GTIs. Do you know, I've had them all back in the day, all that shit, you know, but if I had them cars today, do you know, my MG Metros, you know, but all that stuff, do you know what I mean? If I had them cars, I'd be, oh, the money they're worth now is ridiculous, like. But back then, they weren't worth fuck all, do you know what I mean? I even mind too, we have an outdoor garden Hoover though. It's an industrial leaf blower as well. Yeah, you need one of them. I've got one of them there in the corner just rotting away, my old one. I bought a new Vax to do my interiors on my cars. It's not even been took out of the box yet. It's been fucking everything. My whole life's in boxes and still got labels on, and I swear to God, right, I've got a trainer collection there that people would die for. Brand new, don't wear any of them. Do you know what I mean? Ever. But I'm just going to start doing it now. Do you know, I've worked fucking so hard lately. Do you know, it's about time I enjoyed a bit of life. Do you know what I mean? I got mine, Gemma, because of the dogs. I was cutting it. The first cut of the year, the dogs had dug up the grass. I didn't see the hole, and the lawnmower hit it and broke, so I'll put in the artificial. Lol. Easier in it, mate. It is less hassle in it. Gemma, we use a proper indoor upright Hoover. It's a cheap Vax thing. My race car was a Pulsar. Yeah, they're fucking quick, them Pulsars, mate. They are rapid, lad. I've owned 4 Renault 5 turbos, mate. You're a fucking boyo, you kid. Do you know, do you miss the max power days, lad? And all that. Do you know, they were the fucking days, weren't they, lad? Do you know what I mean? I swear to God, man. The amount of fucking time I spent on that prom back in the day, the boy racer scene and all that, with me fucking Kenwood jacket. You know, everyone was in the naff jackets and that. I had me Kenwood one. You know what I mean? Thinking I was a boyo. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. Driving me 1 litre Metro at the time, yeah, that I'd fucking put a turbo kit on. Full turbo and you know, had the clock and up the middle and all that. Centre console, all that shit. I'd fucking took all the hydroelastic gas out of the suspension, dropped it to the floor. It was like a fucking go-kart. Honestly, I loved that car. Painted half the front of it British Racing Green, never finished the rest of it, did I? Do you know what I mean? Oh, what a whip that was. What a whip. The good old days, man. Started it all. I had a 115 brake 5 turbo car. I fucking love a turbo, me. Can't beat a Renault 5 turbo. Sick, man. Proper sick whip. Do you know, the interiors, the clocks on them, the little dashes and that, mate. Sick as fuck, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? Better than all this modern day shite. Do you know, fuck the modern day shit. It's crap. All the stuff was built to last, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what? I'm going to have to fucking hell. I've missed so many comments here. I'm just going to go back up a minute. Oh, just left the scene. What's going on? Hope you're well, Kelly. You okay? Hope you're well. Sorry, I'm booking. I miss half the comments. You know what I'm like. But I hope you're well. Hope you're having a nice weekend, Kelly. I'm not far from Swindon. Scottish Mike. One of my best mates lives in Inverness, though. Cool, Yaki. Hello. Very good. USA, America, up the old days. I'm 51 years old. The best part of my dad had was a Toyota 1982 two-door. He always told me it was good on gas. Yeah, you can't beat a Toyota, mate. Do you know what I mean? For reliability, like, you know, the A86 and that, do you know what I mean? I'd love one of them. Tell you that, that's a whip. Do you know what I mean? But, yeah, you can't beat a Toyota, mate. Do you know, for reliability, like, they go forever, lad. Do you know what I mean? They really do. Jason Bender, free W3T. Good morning, mate. Good morning from North Wales, pal. If we had every car we owned back in the day, we'd be rolling. I sold a fucking hell Nissan Silvia, yeah, man, and an S13 for like 4K decades ago. It's mad, innit, mate? Just think of the fucking dough they're worth now, bro. Do you know what I mean? You know, I mean, fucking hell, a Silvia, you don't even see them, mate, now. You know, that's a very rare car. Do you know what did I see literally the other day? Do you know what drove past me yesterday? A fucking Citroen BX. A Citroen BX, a GTI, a red one. Mate, I haven't seen one of them for years, you know, and it was all fully on its, you know, on the gas. It was high up and that. It looked weird, it did. Do you know what I mean? But, God, I was thinking, God, you look sick driving that, you know, people around in their fucking 30, 40 grand motors and that, and he just looked a boyo driving that, you know what I mean? Like, go on. Yeah, this is my sick whip. So we've got a load of toys for it to be replaced. Oh. Old is gold, people. Old is gold. Oh. Needs a lot of work under that, as you can see. Well, we get there. It's all, you know what it is. It's one of them, innit? You know what I mean? All good things take time. But I've got, as it just so happens, I've got a bit of time on my hands at the minute, so... Gosh. One of my Renault 5 was in fast car and max power magazine. Mate, you want to put the... Have you got the article still, mate? Have you got the magazine? You want to put it in your fucking post, mate, on your YouTube channel? Mate, I'd like to see that. My brother won a few fast car magazine competitions with his cars. Nice. Nice. I love the car scene. I've always loved the car scene, do you know what I mean? It's where, like I say, it's all my first memories, probably, you know, was starting out, like, you know, the early days was all around the car scene. It's what I've always been, do you know what I mean? I've always been a driver, it's just always been in me, do you know what I mean? Just some people are just born fucking, I'm just a petrol head, do you know what I mean? That's just the way it is. Spliffy jeans, fucking hell, do you remember them? Fucking hell, do you know what? I never wore them, like, but I remember them, like, do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. I remember, well, yeah, well, there's loads of fashions, wasn't there, do you know what I mean? Who remembers, like, tweeds and wallabies and fucking flower power shirts and paisley shirts and all that shit? Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. I've got to go, Mikey. Have a great weekend, everyone. Lots of love to you all. Take care, Gemma. Make sure you have a lovely weekend. Enjoy it. Get out with the family, make memories. That's what it's about, innit, Gemma? You take care. Have a lovely weekend. Lovely. Take care. All good, thanks. And so far, so good, Mikey. Not long up. Oh, you had a fucking lie in, did you? Fair play to you. Why not, eh? Why not? These have all had a bit of a lie in, to be honest, like. Do you know what I mean? I've been up since like 2:30. Fucking hell. Yeah, I've seen one, and I live in Chinatown. They all drive BMs now. and I live in Chinatown. Big Bennis Burgers. What's going on, bro? You good or what, mate? Do you actually genuinely live in Chinatown, mate? My daughter's favourite place ever, mate's China. She went like, we've got friends who originate from China. You know, well, I say we got friends. She's got friends who originate from China. And a couple of years back, she had the opportunity to go. And she stayed with, their families and stuff, on farms and things, rice farms and things like that, so I believe it was. And she got to go to, go around the China, the wall of China and all that stuff. It was a great experience. She absolutely loved it. So she often talks about it. She always eats fucking noodles and all that shit, right, that mad food and that. But yeah, she probably loves it, mate, there. So I'm genuinely interested to know, mate, if you are from China, mate, genuinely, like. Yeah, no one drives tuned cars anymore. Love Chinese food. My father says heartful things to me, doubts me, and always says I won't last a lifetime. I'm extremely sad now. That's why I'm living in a university hostel. TN Games. Listen, mate, right? I can relate with this comment a lot. Trust me. See, my whole life growing up, yeah, I was always told I was never going to amount to anything. Unfortunately, my own foster parents would say to me, I'm just a foster kid. Rah, rah, rah. And I'd never achieved nothing and I deserve to be back in Ridwin Drive where I belong and all the rest of the shit, mate. But listen, you can't fucking... only you will know your worth, mate. You've got to know your worth and you got to understand that you are someone and you are worthy. Don't listen to what someone tells you, mate. Just because they're your father, you feel like you have to love that person, and honour and respect what he says. Listen, mate, if your father's telling you shit like that, mate, then, you're better off away from him, mate. Like you are doing and making a life for yourself by the sounds of things. Listen, man, don't listen to the haters. You know your worth, you know what you're about. Don't let that shit hold you back, mate. Listen, it's hard and it's all right me giving you advice here, yeah, because I struggled with this my whole life. Do you know what I mean? It's all right for me to give others advice. I can't fucking do it myself or struggle myself, mate, day to day. Still, I put a face on, I put the brave thing on, right? We get on with it, don't we? But in them quiet moments, in them times alone, I still struggle, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's harder, when it's a mental torture than a physical one. Physical, I always say to people, like, do you know the reason why, like, I know this is going to go a bit sour, me saying this, and it's going off the point a little bit, but there's a big point to this, right? So say in America, in penitentiaries and stuff like that, you hear about people being raped and stuff like that, yeah? Now, a lot of people think it's a gay thing. It's nothing to do with being gay. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying but it's nothing to do with them being gay, right? What it's to do with is a power fucking struggle, right? So, let's say, for instance, right? Let's say I fucking beat fuck out of you now, right? Well, in a couple of weeks' time, the bruises will go, the cuts will go, you'll heal, you'll move on. It'll be forgotten about. Within a year, you won't even give it a second thought. Yeah? If I, assaulted you that way, you're never getting over that. For life, mate, you're done. You're finished, mate. Ruined. See, it's a power struggle, see. You're letting people get in your head. Once you let them in your head, they've won. They've won, you see. Do you know what I mean? But listen, I was told something many years ago by someone. And it was, how did it go? Let me just think 2 seconds. How did it go? It went something like, no, hang on.
don't ever give anyone no, fucking hell, what did it go? Something like, don't ever allow someone the opportunity to make you inferior without your consent first. So in other words, if you don't allow them the consent, you know, to carry on putting you down, then, you know, they can't put you down, mate. Do you know what I mean? So listen, don't you fucking listen to anyone like that, you know. You know what you're about. And you can't live in the past like that, mate, because it will haunt you. You know, it'll keep, you know, I'm fucking, you know, trust me, I'm kept awake at night for many reasons. You know, whether it be through fucking regret. You know, the Biz made a video the other day. Now I thought it was, you know, it was a bit weird, like, you know, because I'd spoke to him a few days previously to him making the video. And he spoke about his friends and stuff and people who sadly passed away and stuff. And it was really strange because on two occasions now, it's happened to me where before my friends done the unthinkable, they reached out to me. And through selfishness, you know, not just selfishness, but a lot of reasons, you know, I couldn't be there for them. I spoke to them through conversation, through chat, you know, through messaging and stuff, but they wanted me to be with them, and I couldn't, you know, because I'm 17 years clean. I've been in recovery 17 years, and the people who reached out to me were my friends in the height of my addiction. Now, obviously, I couldn't, you know, take that risk of going back down that road. So I do regret it a lot of the times, you know, and then to wake up, you know, the day after, find out that these people are not here no more. You know, it's quite sad because, you know, I get reminded often because on the Facebook and things like that, you get the memories and they come up. You know, they're still there. These names are still there. So it's an often reminder. Do you know what I mean? And so there's many reasons, you know, there's a lot of other reasons I don't sleep well at night. You know what I mean? But we just do our best, don't we? That's all we can do in life. We just carry on, do our best. Do you know what I mean? And try and stay positive. Do you know what I mean? That's all we can do, people. But I hope. Where's he gone, my guy there? Where is he? TN Games. I hope you find some peace somewhere, mate. Do you know what I mean? But I can relate a lot to that comment. Do you know what I mean? I'm not Asian, but I live in an Asian suburb. We all drove tuber cars, but 10 years later, they all high speed and cars now. That's true. Anyone that takes your energy and is negative, you need to step back, as that's not okay. Certainly not just for the scene. There is no black in the Union Jack. There certainly isn't, mate. You're right there. When you drive and you're hit with a bathroom emergency, is there anything else in the earth that matters more than finding a toilet? I don't think so. True, mate, true. You know what? One of the fucking best, you know what? One of the best feelings in the world, you know. Do you know when you've been driving for fucking hours and you're absolutely busted, yeah? And you do actually get a chance to relieve yourself. Come on, people. Come on. Is that not the best thing in the fucking world? Like, I think it is. It's better than it's better than anything. You just think, oh, it's fucking great, man. Great, lad. Tony Sophie 24, what's going on? You good or what? Good morning from North Wales. We still are on the morning. Here we are. Bosh. I get reminded that my
Matthews, I get reminded that I'm gay and I'm not even. How do I deal with this? Well, I don't know, mate. You know, just have to put people straight, mate, don't you? Do you know, if you're not that way inclined, you know, but you know, if you are that way, you know, it is what it is, isn't it, mate? You know, you have to be what you are, isn't it, mate? And just be open about it, lad. Do you know what I'm saying? But just don't let people take a fucking liberty, innit, mate? Do you know what I mean? Just always stick up for yourself, innit, lad? Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you can't always be with people, though, as you need to also think of yourself. Most definitely. That's it. Most definitely, just for the scene. Do you know what I mean? You know, it seems, you know, people say, oh, it's selfish or what have you, you know, but like you say, you just, some people you just can't be around. Look, I've got a best mate, you know, but we have been back in touch with recent, you know, and when we did get back in touch, you know, this is the lad I did most of my diction with, you know, and we had some real good times, you know, and I still, you know, I have a lot of love for this kid, you know, I always will do, you know what I mean, but, you know, we bumped into each other a couple of years ago. Now we've always seen each other in passing, but he never wanted to have a conversation with me because I think he was a little bit ashamed that, you know, he was back on the gear and I knew about it and he knew that I would have had something to say about it, do you know what I mean? So he didn't really want to have that conversation with me at the time. But we spoke since and that, and you know, it was lovely, and you know, it was nice to catch up and all that and what have you. But I had to put him straight there and then. And I said when we exchanged numbers, I said, listen, I'll never meet up with you. We'll never go out. You know, I can't take that risk. You know, I'm in a good place in life now. You know, I'm not going to risk my family and all that for anyone. Do you know what I mean? So we'll just stay friends online. Do you know what I mean? But it's a shame, but I can't take the risk. Do you know what I mean? Do you like Nissan? You'd have thought so, mate, wouldn't you? Hey, considering. Oh, we love a Nissan. Right, shit, I've been on ages here, people. I said I was going to come on for half an hour. Oh, we love a Nissan, mate. We certainly do. Only been to Wales once, mate. You're missing out, lad. You're fucking missing out, kid. You want to get yourself down to North Wales, like, lovely, you know. Everyone slates it, slags it off, you know what I mean? But, you know, it is nice, you know, mate. We've got all the coastal line, you know, you got all the hillside. You know, it's obviously like if you go into real town centre and that, it's pretty fucking shit, lad. Do you know what I'm saying? But you've got to get yourself off into the hills and that, mate. Beautiful, mate. Wales is God's country, mate. Trust me now. Do you know what I mean? Beautiful. That's what I mean. You're not going that way anymore. Fair play, Mikey. Do you know, I haven't been going that way. Like I said, I've been consistent with this recovery. I've never fell off the wagon. You know, I've not once fell off the wagon. You know, I have previously in many other recoveries, you know, previously to this one, you know, but this time round there was a lot more at stake. And I finally seen the error of my ways, you know what I mean? But yeah, you know, hopefully we never end up that way. Don't get me wrong, people, even now, this long in, just this last month, I've had a lot of thought of it, about it. Do you know what I mean? My life's just changed completely. Do you know, there's more to trucking than just trucking, you know what I mean? It's a fucking lifestyle. It's you know, that truck was my first ever truck. I passed my test and I was issued that truck. It was a piece of shit when I got it. And I got it into a very, you know, up to a good standard, like good condition and that. I've done over 400,000 miles in that truck. Do you know, the hours I've spent in that truck, you know, and I still not emptied the truck out. You know, I can't bring myself round to do it. I just can't bear doing it. You know what I mean? That truck was a lot more to me than just a job. You know what I mean? It was, yeah, like I say, I've still not emptied my truck because I can't bring myself round to do it. Do you know what I mean? So that'll take a little while yet. But we'll do it. You know what I mean? And we'll be moving on to the next thing. I don't know what it'll be. Life's a little bit uncertain for me right now. And for me, you know, as all of you are aware, you know, my work's a massive part of my recovery. You know, it was a huge part of my recovery. You know, I throw everything at work. You know, I have to say busy. I have to say, you know, active and stuff, because if I get them quiet times, you know, that's when the mind starts to wander. And I can find myself in a fucking dark place pretty quick. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's going to take a lot of adapting now. You know, a lot of change, because, like I say, there's a lot changed for me. Do you know what I mean? Things aren't going to be the same ever again. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't know what the future holds right now. Do you know? But I've got a little bit of time off now, which I'd booked as a holiday anyway. So I don't really want to dwell on it too much at the moment. You know, but we'll just have to see what the future holds. Do you know what I mean? I am trying to stay as positive as I can about it right now, because I know how easy it would be for me to go under right now. You know what I mean? I am very, say, in a vulnerable state right now. Let's say that. You know what I mean? It wouldn't take a lot for me to fucking lose me shit right now. Let's say that. Do you know what I mean? So people need to fucking step fucking, you know, easy. You near Conway? Not far away, mate. Not far away. Conway's about 40 miles from me, mate. Maybe 30, 40 miles away. It's not far at all, mate. Costa's calling. Have a great weekend. Take care. Just for the scene. Enjoy the weekend. Make the most of it, innit? Get out, make some memories. Could be a blessing in disguise. You could find a even better job and truck. Yeah, to be honest, French dog, I don't know if I'll drive class one ever again, to be honest, mate. I certainly won't. You know, I always said it was only an in-house thing. It was a one done deal for my boss, you know, at the time. Too much responsibility with it, mate. You know what I mean? You fucking, you know, you've always got Voser up your arse. You fucking just isn't worth the dough half the time either. Do you know what I mean? Just isn't worth it, mate. You know yourself, mate. They just look at you, and you're a prick in a truck. Do you know, until it goes wrong, and then when it goes wrong, then you're a professional driver. But that's the only time you're a professional driver. Do you know, you're just in everyone's way. You know, blah blah blah. And if I'm honest, mate, I don't feel I have to drive class one anymore. Anyway, you know, I could probably get what I earn driving a 7.5 tonner, mate. Do you know what I mean? So, do you know, it's not. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I could end up just doing fucking delivery jobs, mate. You know, in a van. You know, I don't know what the future holds. I have no clue right now. You know, what you got to understand is, I mean, I'm only qualified in a few things. You know, I'm a qualified gas service layer, but you know, them days, that was when I was a young man. I don't want to be back on the tools, fucking out in all weathers and that, mate. I'm fucking nearly 50, do you know what I mean? Fuck that. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm a qualified chef. I'll never go back into that industry. You know, the fucking can't put up with it, man. Do you know what I mean? And I'm a qualified HGV driver. Apart from that, mate, I've got fucking no qualifications. Can barely read and write. Do you know what I mean? I've been looking at jobs the last few days, mate. I ain't qualified for anything. Do you know what I'm saying? So, who knows, mate? Who knows? You know what I mean? But one thing's for sure, you know, I've got a good reputation. Do you know what I mean? Everyone knows I'm a grafter. Do you know what I mean? So, we'll see what the future holds, mate. You know what I mean? I have debated maybe doing my CIA card, you know, doing security and shit like that. So, who knows? Who knows? We'll see, mate. I've even considered fucking, you know, A long time ago, I did think about going into the fire service, you know what I mean? Maybe being an ambulance driver or something. I don't know, do you know what I mean? Who knows? Blackpool rougher than Rill. The Rezo. Blackpool's fucking rough as fuck as well now, mate. It is peppered, like, do you know what I mean? But there's still a lot more opportunities, probably, Blackpool in it than fucking Rill area, mate. But I think you only have to Google it. You know, Seaside Resort, and I'm sure Rill will come above Blackpool, mate. Go class 2, money's still good. Yeah, that's what I mean, mate. Do you know, I can go class 2, even 7.5 tonner, mate. Do you know what I mean? Fucking the money'd be around the same as where I was at anyway. Do you know what I mean? I was never the highest paid class 1 driver in the fucking country, mate. You know what I mean? And the reason I was happy with the wage was that, you know, my boss was a good boss and that, and, you know, she'd paid for me license originally and stuff like that. So I was happy with it, you know what I mean? It was enough to cover my bills and give me the life that I wanted. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not chasing the money. I'm not, you know, I've done that when I was younger. I'm not that arse. Like, I just need to, you know, get a certain amount, do you know what I mean? Just to cover everything, do you know what I mean? But I like I say, mate, I could find myself doing anything right now. Who knows? Who knows what the future brings? No worries, Mike. Oi, geezer, what's up? What's going on? No, I know real shit. I lived there, worked at Anglia in St. Asaph. Yeah, know it, lad. Yeah, fucking Blackpool's fucked though, innit now, mate? Also, that is fucking peppered. Like, I was there a few weeks back, to be fair. And then I went over to, like, there's a place called St. Hostels or St. fucking, or it's not even far from there. It's like being in a different world, mate. You know, you go from Blackpool over to that place. It's like, what the fuck, mate? It's like Beirut and fucking, like, the Strip or something. I don't know. Madness, bro. Right, anyway, listen, I've been on for ages, people. Fucking hell, I only said I was coming on for 10 minutes. Always the way, innit? Anyway, listen, I'm going to have to shoot, people. Listen, everyone, take care. And have a nice weekend. Try and get out there, make some memories, innit? Well, the fucking weather's nice, innit? Make the most of it. Do you know what I mean? So, make the most of it, people. Enjoy. Take, you know, make some memories. And look after yourselves, everyone. Listen, everyone who's been in this morning, thank you very much. I appreciate you all. If you wouldn't mind just hitting them likes for me on your way out, you know the one. Just helps with the algorithms and all that shite. But listen, French Dog, Scottish Mike, R45, Duran, who else do we have? Left the Scene, Gemma, the Bears, fucking everyone who's come in, Yaki Gaddafi, Just for the Laughs. Look, I'm probably going to miss someone out here and someone's going to be fuming with me. But listen, everyone, all of you, enjoy the bank holiday, make the most of it, make some memories, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care, people. Thank you very much.